Rico sent me this nice photo of the sun that he took through one of the solar filters on one of Bob's big telescopes on 4th of July. But because the camera was at a bit of an angle, the sun has this oblong shape. But he wanted to post it to the blog because it has, such nice definition around the edges with those nice little explosions and some good differentiation in the color. And so he asked me if I could fix this. I said absolutely. What I'm doing here is clicking on the ruler and dragging over these guidelines. I'm going to use this guide to make a reference circle. I'm going to go over here and make a new layer. Let's call that layer 1. I have the round marquee tool selected. If you go over here to the toolbar, if it's rectangular marquee, just click and hold and then select elliptical marquee. Click in the upper corner we've made here with the guides. Hold down shift so that when you make the marquee shape, it's a perfectly round circle. And I'm just going to make this as big as I can to where it mostly fits the sun. Okay, that's pretty close. Let's see, I'm going to choose a color that is very different from the sun. I'm just going to make a little blue guideline. Let's choose this color blue. If I set this as my background color and on the keyboard hit Command Delete or Control Delete on a Windows computer, it fills it. Then I'm going to go to Select, Modify, contract this selection by, let's say, 5 pixels. Oh, that's not enough. What I'm doing is I'm going to block it or take out the middle so it just leaves a nice blue outline. There we go. Perfect. And so now I'm going to select the entire sun shape. And you could actually select the entire image for this, but I'm just going to select the sun shape with my circular marquee. Make sure you have the background layer selected. Edit, transform. We are going to, now I'm improvising here, I've never done this before, but I'm thinking distort is probably the best option because we can just click and drag. Oh, I'm going to Command Z, change my colors to default by clicking on this little black and white image. Oh, can't do that while it's selected. Okay, default colors, switch, so black is the background color. Now when I transform it, it'll just be black on the background. That's what we want. Okay, distort. Okay, it's already looking better. And this isn't an enormously large file, but it's large enough that Photoshop is going to be a little bit jerky when you're doing an operation like this. Okay, I think that's pretty good. I'm going to lower the opacity of this so I can see what's going on behind there. Yeah, I would say that that is pretty darn round. Just to double check again, I'm going to click in that upper corner of the guides that I made. Yeah, that's good. See around the edges there's, a little bit of difference. There's a little bit of black right there, a little bit of red right there. But to just, the human eye looking at it on the screen, that should be just about perfect. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but the background in the original photo is a little bit blue, so I'm just going to go ahead and use levels, take the dark eyedropper, and select that background color. Oh, I'm not on the right layer. I've lowered this to 0, so I'm just going to flatten it. It's a good way to get rid of a layer if you're too lazy to hit delete. Alright, I'm just going to select that background color and make it black. I like the nice contrast between the red and the yellow. This would make a good t-shirt. That would make a good silk screen print. And if you want to get rid of those guides, you can either click and drag with the select tool, or you can go to View, Clear Guides. Okay, save our image. I'm also going to save it to the desktop as edited sun pic. Send it off to Rico.